Hello, today I'm going to show you how to calculate your calories really easily, really simple, and this will take you less than 2 minutes to work out. Okay, so we're going to go with the guys first. So we'll go male. Right, take your body weight in kilograms. Let's say you are 100 kilos. Multiply that by 24. That equals 2,400 calories. Times that by a physical activity level. So that physical activity level, unless you're very laborious in your job, so we're talking sort of a tree surgeon or a fence putter-upper or something like that, where you're doing hard laborious exercise throughout the day at your job, you're going to times that by 1.3, which I believe comes to 1,320, I think, calories. Okay, so that's your maintenance calories. I will precursor this with, this is probably one of the least accurate ways to do it, but it'll give you a ballpark figure, and in the first 2 weeks you'll be able to adjust it. Okay, so say you're 100 kilos, we want to lose 1% of your body weight every single week, sorry. So 1% of your body weight is 1 kilo. So that is 7,700 calories. Okay, so if you wanted to do that all diet, you would go minus 1,100. Your total is 2,020 calories. However, that's all diet. If you wanted to do it differently, you could increase your steps by 2,000 a day, and that gives you 700 calories. You can increase cardio 2 times 500 calories equals 1,000. Then you can have one refeed day at 3,120 calories, and then 6 days at 2,120 calories. All right, both of those equal 1 kilogram down every single week. Simple. All right, calculated and easy. Now, ladies, slightly different. Female. Okay, so let's say you are 70 kilos. So we times that by 22. So we take body weight in kilograms, times by 22 this time. I'll have to get my calculator out. 1,540. Okay, physical activity level, same applies. 1.3 equals times 1.3 equals 2,002. All right, we'll call it 2,000. So for us, we're going to be looking at 0.5 to 1% of our body weight lost. Okay, so let's go 1%, and then we can always up it. So if we go for 1%, we're going to aim for 700 grams. All right, 700 grams. I think it's about 500 calories we've got to drop. 5,000 a week we've got to drop. So 7 divided by 10 equals times by 7. 5,300. Divide that by 7. That's 7. Yeah, okay. So that's minus 7 per day, I believe. Yeah, per day. I've got a little confused there because the numbers match up. Mathing is mathing. All right. So what we've got to do is we've got to be a little bit more savvy. Because we've got less calories to play with already, we need to be more forthcoming in terms of we want to be avoiding hunger as much as we can. So this is where we can add 2,000 steps. We can add 2 sessions of cardio. Okay. And then that becomes, that's 700 and that's 1,000. So that then takes 7 times 7 equals, take away. So if we take off the 2,000 steps and the 2 sessions of cardio, that gives us 3,690. Okay, so if we divide that by 6, 3,690 divided by 6 equals 615 a day. So if we take by 615, that gives us 1387 calories. Call it 1400 really. Okay, so you have 6 days at 1400, 1 day at 2000. Okay, and that will minus 1% body weight per week. Okay, simple. What you've got to do is take your body weight times by 22 for females, 24 for males, times by 1.3. Okay, and that's your maintenance. Okay, if you stick at that number for 2 weeks and your weight goes up, then this is too high. If it goes down, it's too low. Okay, so you can go for 2 weeks without changing it, and you'll have a better number, a better idea of if that number is already too low or already too high. Okay, simple. Then you can do all the calculations. All right, then you can take 500 calories off it, and you'll lose 1 pound per week, or half a kilo a week, give or take. Or you can take your 10% off. Okay, you lose less, but it's a little bit easier. Or you can take 20% off, or you can do it like the way we've just done it. Okay, whatever works best for you is the easiest method. But this is really quick, really easy, and in 8 minutes I've shown you how to calculate your calories, so you don't even have to worry. Okay. Make sure you like, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, do what you need to do, and I'll catch up with you on the next one.